Well, you know, it's Ole'Pops here, and I'm shooting another video. Who'd have figured? Let me turn this TV off or I get smashed with a copyright infringement. I'm smoking my little noisemaker pipe. It was gifted to me. Well, it was kind of gifted to me, and kind of not. I won it in a golf. I say my noisemaker pipe. It's my, I don't know if you can see it in the light in here. I call it my noisemaker pipe because it makes noise when I smoke it. It goes every time I smoke it. It does. It sucks. I call it my noisemaker pipe, but initially I called it my alligator pipe because I don't know if you can see it because of the light in here. If I had better light in here, you could see it a little better. It looks like alligator skin, but I got it from Jim Long. I like it. I like the way it looks. I don't like all the noise it makes, but it smokes real good, so it's like one of my kids that talks back to me. I can put up with that unless I'm reading. I don't smoke it when I'm reading. I can't stand the way it makes noise. But if I ain't reading, I smoke it. And I'm smoking inside of it. I don't know if you can read that or not. I got this from James Stumbo, Mile Tobacconists, Neapolitan. I got a little bit of that left. He sent that to me. I'm going to have to get me some of that. I'm going to order me some as soon as I get some money. Anyway, reason of this video, you know, Pop gotta have a reason to make a video these days. Anyway, my buddy at used to be Lethal Precision, Chad Lethal. He's giving away a pipe. I'm gonna throw my name in the hat. He wants to know one piece of equipment and all the pipe paraphernalia that we have. Out of all the pieces of equipment and the pipe paraphernalia that we have, what is the one piece that we reach for the most out of everything that we got when we sit down and smoke? What is the one piece that we're bound and determined to reach for? You ain't hurting a thing. I'm making a VR. You ain't hurting a thing. Make all the noise you want. I tell you what I could use. Yes, ma'am. I said, sure could. I'd sure drink it. She just made a fresh pot of coffee. I tell you what, I did good this time. I bought some good coffee. Last time I bought coffee, I bought something that I don't reckon I ever paid much attention to it, but I bought some of the worst Worst coffee. It must have been made out of butt mud or something, because it tasted raunchy. But this time I done good, didn't I?
Yeah, this is good coffee.
It was brought to my attention, so I had to pay attention. But I done good. Jailhouse mugs. Anyway, I've got plenty of pipes, and of course, I guess everybody knows better than to just smoke the same pipe all the time. I got one pipe that, if I could reach for it, every time I smoke a pipe, I would. I guess everybody's got a favorite pipe. Everybody does. If you say you don't, you lie. Out of all the pipes that you've got, if you say you don't have a favorite one, you'd lie with a pig. Everybody's got one that they just soon smoke. This one smokes as well as any pipe I got. It just makes noise. This one, tiny little old pipe. It's a little bitty pipe. What's it called? A paycock. Made in Italy. A little bitty old thing. Paycock. Paykoc. Paycock. Made in Italy. That pipe right there smokes just, it smokes itself. You just stick it in your mouth and you ain't even got to put tobacco in it and it'll start smoking. You know, it's that good a smoker. No, it ain't, but you know what I mean. It's a good smoking pipe. But the bowl in it, the bowl is just tiny. Look, it's just a tiny little pipe, but it smokes great. But every pipe's got its little idiosyncrasies. But Mark at TPI Pipes sent me a little straight, about a 6-inch, 5.5 or 6-inch straight apple-shaped Weber from, gosh, best I can tell, it's either from the mid-60s or the very, very early 1970s. And that's the best pipe I have. It's the best smoking pipe. That pipe, it's just a champ. And it's my favorite smoking pipe. Next to it would be my Ghibli. After that, I've got a list of a rotation of 7. I've got a sub rotation of 7. I've got pipes that I've given away. I don't have pipes. I had pipes that I've given them. Anyway, I've got Zippo lighters. I've got that lighter. It's a Bic in a case. Looks like a boot, but it's got a bottle opener on the bottom. It's got a poker on the side. It's got a tamper on the toe. But the one piece of paraphernalia that I've made tampers. I've given away plenty, I've got tons of them, but the one that I reach for every time I smoke a pipe is that tamper right there. It is an 8 deco bamboo tamper with a brass tip. I know y'all have seen them. Everybody's got one. I tell you, Ethan at Parsimonious Piper has got one that's made out of aluminum. What looks like aluminum is shaped identical to that, but the whole thing's made out of aluminum. And I don't know if it's an 8 deco. I don't know where he got it, but this one right here was sent to me by Charlie at Boca de Boynton. It wasn't for no gall. He just, out of the goodness of his heart, just mailed me some tobacco and bombed me and sent me this little 8 deco tamper. You can see it's clogged up right now. I don't know if you can see the tip of it. I don't guess you can. Well, maybe you can. You see, it's got holes in it. See it? You can see the blanket back here shining through it right there. See it? It's got holes in it where you can tamp your pipe. And it's got a little scoop. See how it's cut kind of thin there? See? It made the scoop. But that right there, the reason I carry this is because I wear overalls. And the little pencil thing, I stick it down in my pencil holder on my bibs. And now, Charlie gave me this one, and I know that because it's still got the 8 deco written right there on it, stamped on it. But we went to Muletown last year, and I found 2 more just like it, identical to it, except they didn't have the 8 deco stamped on them. And I bought them. They were $3 or $4 a piece, and I bought them, and I give them away. I lost one, and I give the other one away. But this one I've kept. This one that Charlie gave me, and like I said, I carry it in my overall bibs. I carry it with me every time I go out. I use it every single day. But this has become my go-to tamper. I'll use a Zippo. I'll use this. I'll use matches. I'll use anything I can get my hands on to light. And I'll use first one pipe and then another. But I use that tamper every time I tamp a pipe. Either that or I use my finger. But if I can't get my hands on that tamper, I'll use that tamper. That's the tamper I go to. But that's my answer. That tamper. Thank you, Charlie. That's my tamper. Anyway, I appreciate the opportunity to enter the VR or to enter the giveaway for that pipe. Chad, and more power to you. I enjoy your channel, and thank you. Much love to you, everybody, and y'all keep a puffin'. Puffin'. That's a bird. Keep a smoking. Much love. I'm Ole'Pops.